Hey guys, Marshmallow Jump here, back with another Respawnables Heroes video. Today I'm doing a voiceover, and we're looking at the two different swords that I have acquired. And we're going to be comparing them and looking for any, secret stats that the Mikazuki may have. So, right off the bat we've got less damage, but a better rate of fire, and increased range. So these are the obvious stats that they tell us about. But there are some secret stats that I did find which are what really make this weapon even better, because as it is, it's more like a variant. But if you actually look at these secret things I found, they are top notch. So right off the bat, I get to this wall and I'm going to do a charge to show you how far it goes. So there's the fire rate, look. So then here we go for the charge, and just look at how far Tetsu goes. Now I will do a comparison. So we get past the door and onto this black line here. That's a pretty far dash if you're not aware. And also look, it has 5 seconds on the cooldown, which is 2 seconds faster than the regular cooldown on the charge. Now that attack only has 9 seconds, which I'm pretty sure is the same. But this sword heavily makes the charge a better strategy, and it allows you to go long range. If someone comes at you, you can just keep dashing through them. So I'm going to re-enter with normal Tetsu and the normal sword. So I'll go to the back wall again. So I don't even make it that far past the left side of the door, so it's almost a double in how far that goes. And this is a 9 seconds, so there's no edit, but it takes 2 seconds to recharge, and the charge goes about half the distance. So now I'm gonna exit. I do go into a game and it gets very laggy, so I guess don't pay too much attention to it. However, I will be using the brand new sword, and I'm now going to go over the benefits of using each one. So obviously this new sword, the Mikazuki, is, as I've previously mentioned, fast fire rate and long distance as well as charging. So I'd probably recommend this as either teaming up with another tank or stamina unit, like a Helena or just another Tetsu who's not running this sort of loadout, or on defense, as you can just keep swooping in, weakening your opponent, and then by the time they get to a decent position they're going to be worn out and pretty weak, if not already taken out and gone back to their base. So I am on defense, so this is actually quite handy. On Sandtown. Sandtown is one of the best maps to go heavily defensive on, as it's got quite a lot of structure around it, but there are alternate routes in that, which if you want I can do a video on. But this is one of the best maps to go heavy defensive with Spectres. But as you can see, it's getting to about that section of the orange building that comes out of it. So it's pretty far, and you can do a charge all the way down there. So right off the bat, we've got this Spectre. And I would say that's a very long distance, to be honest. And I'm able to hit him, not very well, but like I previously mentioned, it was quite laggy. And take a lot of his health. Here we are again with this Helena. Took them down. And then we go against this high level Professor Shannon. So I was able to dive across the point and pin her against the wall to protect my mate. And then I used the stun so that she can be taken out. But as you can see, the fast swings and the big charges mean that this Spectre is now in a poor position if it wasn't having him float around everywhere because of the weird connection. And also, using this charge, if you do the charge and then ultimate strategy to try and catch them off guard, you're going to be able to do this at a lot longer distance. Now it's about to kick me for poor internet. Here we go. So I'll go over the normal sword and how you could use that more effectively. So because it's heavier damage, and if you are against a wall and keep peeking out and shooting and then going back in, this is the best way, because usually for Tetsu and peek fire, you only do one swing and then peek back, and so that will be more damage from the normal Tetsu sword. The downsides obviously are rate of fire, but like I said, peek fire, it's a lot